dreaming wide awake. This is the life I make. I don't need a holiday to make me feel this way. Listen up, take a chance.
So even though summer's almost over, I filmed this video about a month ago, and because I wasn't able to get it up, I thought I would post it anyways, just for that last final kind of hurrah of enjoying the beaches and enjoying the nice weather. So here is my Get Ready With Me Beach Edition video. So starting off, I'm taking my Caudalie Beauty Elixir and I'm spritzing my face with it to brighten and freshen my complexion. Next, I'm applying Lancôme's Teint Idole Freshwear with SPF 15 to give me some protection against the sun and a bit of coverage for redness and blemishes. To apply it, I'm using a synthetic foundation brush from Sephora, and I'm patting it on and then blending it downward. To get rid of any stroke marks and get a really natural looking finish, I'm taking a damp beauty blender sponge and I'm pressing and blending it into my skin. To prep my lips, I'm using Dior Crème de Rose Lip Balm, and using a clean finger, I'm rubbing it into my lips so that it's easier for me to remove any dried skin or flakes later. So now that my first layer of coverage has set, I'm going to go into Tarte's Amazonian Clay Airbrush Foundation, and I'm just going to apply that to my skin to give me a little bit more coverage as well as some extra protection against the sun. And to apply that, I'm using Sigma's F80 brush and just stippling it onto my skin and lightly pressing it in. Because the beach tends to be a pretty humid environment even without going into the water, I'm going to be applying Maybelline's The Falsies in waterproof to both my upper and my lower lashes. This was my first time using this formula, and I have to say I was really impressed with the way that it applied, but I did make a bit of a mess because it is a wetter formula than what I typically use. So I'm just going to take some Dior eye makeup remover on a Q-tip and clean up any areas where the mascara touched my eyelids. I've recently come up with a system where I gel my eyebrows in place before penciling them in, and I find it makes my eyebrows look a lot more natural. So I'm just setting my eyebrows in place with Covergirl's Clear Mascara, and then I'm going to let them dry before filling them in. So I'm not going to be applying any blush, but I am going to be applying a little bit of bronzer for some extra definition while still keeping the look really natural. So I'm going to be using Too Faced's Chocolate Soleil powder to contour, and I'm just lightly carving out my cheeks and then softly blending out any of the harsh edges. And to fake a little bit of a beachy glow, I'm going to apply a highlighter. The one I'm using is MAC's Extra Dimension Skin Finish in Whisper of Gilt, and I'm applying it to the tops of my cheekbones, my brow bones, and the inner corners of my eyes. Now that my brow gel has had a chance to dry, I'm going to fill in my eyebrows. So I'm using MAC's Lingering Brow Pencil for this, and I'm just using light feathery strokes to fill in any of the sparse or bare looking areas. Using a clean, damp washcloth, I'm removing all of the lip balm I applied earlier and exfoliating my lips lightly. Then taking Makeup Forever's Rouge Artist Intense No. 22 lipstick, I'm just going to lightly pat that on my lips and blend it out with my finger. Basically, I'm just muting out the dark red tones of my lips after having exfoliated them, but I don't want them to look like their flesh tone. For a nice glossy sheen with just a hint of sparkle, I'm taking MAC's Plushglass in Nice Buzz and applying that all over my lips. For a little tip on achieving a super sexy looking mouth, I like to extend clear or nude lip glosses just slightly on the outside of my lips, and that not only creates the illusion of being fuller and larger, but it also gives that Victoria's Secret model-like dewiness to the skin around your lips. So now I'm moving on to hair, and obviously I'm starting with hair that's probably about 80% wet, and I'm just going to lightly comb through it to ensure there are no knots with my Tangle Teezer. So the first product I'm going to use is the oil, and it's an Argan oil by AG, and I'm just going to pump a little bit of that into the palm of my hand and just work it into the ends and the mid-lengths of my hair. Then I'm going to take some of AG's Curl Trigger Spray and just lightly mist that throughout my hair to give it a little bit more texture and enhance any curls after it dries. Because it's so hot out, I want to keep my hair out of my face, so I'm going to twist it up into a low side bun and then secure it in place. I'm twisting my hair up while it's still damp so that when it dries and I take it down, I'll have soft, beachy curls. So I'm just wrapping the twisted hair around itself to create a bun on the lower right side of my head. And then I'm taking 2 closed bobby pins with the flat side facing outward, and I'm just going to weave those into the bun close to my head. So I'm keeping the bobby pins closed so that when they get pushed into the bun, they don't grab too much hair and get pushed out. And I'm using the wavy side of the bobby pin closest to my head so that it grips the hair better. Then I'm just lightly tugging on the front section of my hair to loosen up that bang area a little bit. So now that that's done, let's move on to what's in my beach bag. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm bringing in my beach bag. And the one that I'm using is from Victoria's Secret. And a lot of people have these Victoria's Secret beach bags. They're a freebie that you get when you buy a certain amount of Victoria's Secret products. So they're pretty big and they carry a lot of stuff. I have a lot of stuff that I'm bringing with me because after the beach I'm planning to go out, and sometimes you don't know what you want to do after you're done at the beach, so you may want to leave it open to go out or go for dinner or something. So I always plan a little bit extra just in case something happens, unless of course I know that I'm just going to the beach and that's it. But today I actually am going to do something after the beach, so I thought I would show you guys what I would bring in the event that I'm doing something after, if that makes sense. So what I have on top here is my David's Tea iced tea kind of sippy cup thing. The second thing here is my Maze Runner book from James Dashner. I just started reading this. I always read when I go to the beach. I feel like if you're not doing much and you're just kind of relaxing, there's nothing really better that you can do. And the next thing here is my makeup bag, which actually has more stuff in it than just makeup. I'm not that vain. But this is also a Victoria's Secret makeup bag, and it's just like one of their, I guess, jelly kind of transparent makeup bags. And I'm gonna actually go through this at the end because there's quite a few things in here. And this wouldn't normally be so packed if I was only planning to go to the beach, but because I'm gonna be doing something after, it's a little bit more full. Then I have the Too Faced chocolate bar palette because I feel like if you're going to be getting ready to do something afterwards, it's nice to just have like one palette. That way you don't have to bring a lot of products, and it's just like kind of a convenient size to bring. And I'm also bringing some curl defining spray. This is what I used in my hair as my last step, just in case my hair doesn't look that great and I want to kind of like refresh my curls, which have not actually come out yet, so I'm hoping that they'll turn out nice. Then I have some Victoria's Secret white linen beach pants. I think these are actually called like beach pant or something like that. But I'll post all the links for everything in the description bar below anyways for you guys. But these are basically just very standard linen beach pants. Which are really nice in case it gets cooler, if you want to spend a little bit more time at the beach and it's a little bit later, it keeps you warm. Then I have what I'm actually planning to wear, but I'm wearing this because I wanted to be able to show you guys. This is a sundress from Aritzia, and it's called, I think, the Lipinski sundress. And my lights, I apologize, are like making everything look blown out, so you can't see much detail, but you'll be able to see it later. It's just a really pretty, like, nice sundress, and I really like bringing sundresses to the beach because they don't take up a lot of space, and they also can serve as a beach cover-up or like a bikini cover-up, as well as something that you can wear later on in case you do have plans, and they still look really cute and kind of put together. I also have a sweater just in case it gets cooler, and in case I do go out, which I know I'm going to now, but I usually bring something that's like something like this that's still nice and lightweight, but could still provide me some warmth in case it gets a little bit cooler. Then I have this coral infinity or circle scarf that I just got from Forever 21. I have some Banana Boat Sport Performance Cool Zone SPF 50 sunscreen, and I prefer the kind that you spray on yourself. I don't put sunscreen on my face, so I always use what's it called, like foundation and products that have sunscreen in it, because I've never found a sunscreen that doesn't break me out, so I'm always cautious. But I use the aerosol kind for my body just because I feel like they're the most convenient. You don't feel like you have a lot on your skin or anything. And yeah, then I have my sunglasses, which I'm not actually sure the name of, but they just look like this. And then I have a little Victoria's Secret like change pouch type thing. but I actually keep my dog's food in here just because it's like a nice convenient size and it doesn't have to be in like a Ziploc bag or anything. And then lastly, oh no, sorry, I've got my beach towel, which is from Forever 21, and it says, I think it says like leave me alone or something. I just got this the other day and I thought it was really cute. And the last thing in my bag is a makeup brush, and it's just because it doesn't fit in my bag, but this is just for kind of powdering my face a little bit after I'm done because I know I'll be sweaty. So I'm gonna go through this now. So the first thing in here is something that I actually keep in my purse with me as well, and it's just a little disposable toothbrush, and these are by Colgate. I'm not actually sure the name, but these are the mint kind. And they have a little bead of like toothpaste there because if you're eating at the beach, and I will be, it's nice to have like something to kind of like clean your teeth a little. And then I have my Lancôme Teint Idole Freshwear 18-hour matte foundation type stuff. It's actually not a foundation. I think they consider this a tinted moisturizer, but just in case I need any touch-ups, I like to have that. I have my beauty blender. I have a hair elastic. I have my face powder, which is Max Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in the shade Medium Plus. I have my Caudalie Beauty Elixir, just because it's nice and refreshing to spray in your face, especially when you're in the sun. Radiant Creamy Concealer by NARS. I have La Vanilla's the Healthy Deodorant in Pure Vanilla, and this is their travel size, which is nice because you never know when you're gonna need it. I have some more, the Falsies Volume Express Mascara, just in case I need it, but I doubt I will. I have my perfume in one of these little Sephora atomizers, and the perfume I wear is Flower Bomb by Viktor and Ralph. I have the lip gloss that I'm wearing, which is MAC Plushglass in Nice Buzz, which is just like a sparkly clear kind of gloss. I've got my lipstick, which is Rouge Intense, or Rouge Artist Intense number 22 by Makeup Forever. I have two makeup brushes, the MAC 217 and the Stila number 15 brush, and basically I can create any eye look I want to with just these two brushes alone. The 217 can be used as like a crease brush or a blending brush, and then this one is a flat shader brush on one end, and then a pencil brush. I have some Purell hand sanitizing wipes, and then the last thing here is Michael Kors Leg Shine Classic. And this is really nice for, like I said, if you're gonna go out. It adds like that glossy, glowy supermodel finish down the front of your leg, and I'm obsessed with that look. I know there's a lot of products in here, and I know that these are not the most typical products you would bring to the beach, but these are products that I am bringing to the beach to kind of like serve the purpose of bringing to the beach, but also going out after. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this.